Hello, my dear students. Welcome again in Afak Educational Company. Today, inshallah, we gonna talk about our next lesson. Will be grammar. Today, inshallah, we're gonna talk about the articles and the. First of all, we have to know the difference between and the. As you took before from the previous years, the teacher told you we use the article a before the singular words that start with the consonant letter. قبل الحروف المفردة يا شباب التي تبدأ بحرف ساكن. على سبيل المثال, if I say a teacher, a teacher, a student, a doctor, like this. طيب, if you wanted to make this word plural, لو حبيت تجمع الكلمة, what you do, just you omit a and you add s at the end of the word. في نهاية الكلمة تحذف الآ وتضيف اس في نهاية الكلمة زي ما أنت عارف. طيب. What about the use of an? We have an, we add an before the singular word that starts with a vowel sound. Be careful. I see vowel sound, not letter. Why? Because sometimes you see some words that start with a consonant letter, but it pronounced like a vowel. If I say an hour, it means ساعة. I don't say a. The word starts with h, but I say a. No, I say an hour. Why? Because here the h is a consonant. Maybe it's silent letter, so we don't pronounce it. So if I say the word like this. Also, I have university. I see a university. I don't see an university. Why? Because here, a university, here we pronounce you like why? University. So as I told you, you have to use a or an according to pronunciation, not according to the letter that you write. So we use a or an before the singular words that start with the vowel or with the consonant, as I told you. And then what we do, we just add it, and then if we try to make it as I told you, if we try to make it plural, you have to omit a or an. Now we come to the third word, which is called the. All of us know that the is a word. Maybe it's a letter that we use before the word. For what? We use it because if we want to make the word like identified. What's identified? If we try to make it as in Arabic we use الألف واللام in Arabic for what? To make the word identified. نوع من التعريف يا شباب. For identification. لما تحب تعرف الورد الكلمة بستخدم الذا. Like if I say الشمس, القمر, السماء, and like this. So we use the before a word for what? To make this word identified. So we use the for identification. Be careful because it's very important to know that. Give me some examples. If I try to say, if I use I use it before the nouns that have only one in the word, like the natural feminine, مثل الدوائر الطبيعية شباب. If I say the sky, the moon, the sun, the Red Sea, all these words you know that you have only one in the word. So you have to keep in mind that we use the before things that we have only just one in our life. Also, we use it before the period of time in the day. If I say the morning, the evening, and the afternoon, be careful. We also use the before what? Before something which is called the superlative adjectives. صفات التفضيل يا شباب. If I say the longest, the tallest, the smallest, like this. Also, sometimes we use the before what? Before the directions. We have the 4 directions: north, south, west, and east. So we can use the before them. Also, sometimes we use the when we try to identify something and I select from a group. Like what? If I say Yesterday I put some pens and some papers, but the pens were too bad. The pens. Why I use that? Because here you take out pens from the things you put and try to talk about them like this. Also, you have to be careful because we use the before what? Before inventions like the internet, the radio, the mobile phone like this, the computer like this. Also, we use the sometimes we use that before countries, which are states or kingdoms. Like if I say the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, that. But be careful. I can't say the Egypt. I can't say the Yemen. I can't say the Qatar. I can't say the Oman. It's not wrong. Because what? Because this words are just singular word. They don't have any kingdom or states. But I can say the United States of America. Because what? Because they have some states like this. Okay? Now, let's talk about the places or the situation that we don't or we can't use a or an or the. Like what? First of all, the names of people, I can't say the Ahmed, the Ali, the Ibrahim. No, we can't say like this. Also, I can't say, like as I told you, the places, all places. I can't say the Riyadh like this. The Dammam, no, it's wrong. I can't say like this. So the names of people, streets, and countries, we can't use that or a or an before them. Be careful because it's very important to know that. Okay? So now let's try together to finish this exercise. Here I say, here I say the company. A company rejected the patent for what? Telephone. Yes, mister. I remember that telephone is an invention, so I have to use the telephone. Space William Orta was offered the patent for the space invention called the telephone. This is the name of a person which is called William. So what? So we can't use anything without anything. The patent for invention, an invention called the telephone. Yes. Orta may have made worst, yes, superlative, excellent, the worst business mistakes. Space Alaska had been considered a port rather than a city. Alaska, we all know that Alaska is a state in America, so I can't say the Alaska. So what? We don't add anything, just Alaska only without any adding. Alaska had been considered a bunch of then an asset, yes, excellent. By what? It's Russia. Russia, it's a country, so I can't use anything like that. Next, replacing the old formula with the new formula proved to be what? To be space mistake, a mistake. The company brought the original formula back quickly. So here, as you see, we select or we make some selection. Here in the last gap, I try to use the original formula back quickly. Why? Because here you talk about all formulas that we used, and at last we choose one of them to talk about it. So I have to use the here. I have to use that. Okay. Thank you so much for caring about this lesson. I think it's very easy for you to understand it. All I want from you, just one thing, is what? Is to try to give some examples from your own and try to solve. You have to get some examples from your own and try to do them by yourself. Okay? Thank you so much and see you next time inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.